Morning. Welcome to CR&E Morning Brew. It's February 20th, 2025. All right. Train up and running here. Maybe. Something like that. There you go. I run that different direction today. So, anyways, who got in here? I know Chris Tennessee River was first in last night. Followed shortly by Curly. Good morning, guys. And McCurdy, are you with the cooties? I am pretty much, yeah. I get these real bad sinus infections, man. Had to go on antibiotics and that kind of stuff, which is fine. But yeah, it hit me hard. Then it kind of moves into my chest, and my throat gets a little sore. It's hard for me to talk. You know. So there you go. Sorry about that last week. I don't like missing the show, man. I enjoy you guys, man. Good time doing this. Eventually, I'll get focused here and get this going. Got Burrells, good morning. Thomas Grassy, good morning. Mr. Ray Bertelson, good morning. There's John Scully. Scully Kill. School Kill. I say that wrong every time. Good boy Steve, good morning. Let's see what else. Joe Raider, good morning, Joe. Good to see you. Joe, remember the show was at 9 o'clock this morning? Yeah. It's been cold, man. Today, it's like 15 this morning, but yesterday I think it was like 8. It's funny. Sunday started out, I don't know, mid-30s, mid-30s to 40 and everything. And it rained, and it dropped. And we got, you know, it's close to, I don't know, either 10 inches of snow just in the afternoon. And we kept going. We got about a foot of snow. So, which for some people that ain't a lot, but yeah, it's, I don't know. We've been pretty lucky the last few winters. We didn't have a whole lot. Yeah, I wasn't feeling good, so I was not having it. Like, I have a snowplow got it. Does most of the drive, but we don't have a garage. We don't park in the garage, so I just have to shovel around the cars, dump off, and all that kind of stuff. I was out there a couple different times on Sunday. Just keep up with it, you know. Yeah, that's funny. I was the old Miller. I was at the Miller Light commercial. Shoot, what was his name? Bob Unger, Huker. Oh my God. Damn it, took my mind. Yeah, North Carolina, wow. Oh, you guys, shit. And a lot of people still out of homes and stuff. So. Yeah, I mean, you get this shirt temperature, it all feels the same. Cold is cold, you know. You get it by the teens and mid to upper 20s, 30. Not too bad. You run outside real quick. I'll run outside just in case you take some out the garbage can or whatever. You know, it's not very far. But like, I did that the other day. So cold. Yeah, it was yesterday. Pretty close, guys. We're not this morning. 943 subscribers. It's not bad. Pushing that 3K. Don't ask me how I got that far. I want to watch this stuff. Oh, you guys. I'm a regular. Yeah, that's Dave and Dave BNS and stuff. See, you miss a week, you get out of practice. Jeez. Morning. He's running right with Mike. He's got some good videos lately. He might. We always have good videos, but I watched a couple, not too, in the last couple of weeks. I'm going to sketch through Sunday and 8 and radio at midnight. Yeah. Still sounding like that? Let me see, hang on. Let's see if I maybe didn't set the audio correctly. I did not. I apologize. I really should pay more attention to that. All right, how's that? Any better? I was using the audio from the computer and not from the mic. I had unplugged the computer the other day because I needed to plug in my Loc programmer. I had to program a decoder. And then when I plugged everything back in, it like defaults to the original stuff and does it all the time. I forgot to check. Damn it. Hey, Andy. Pilot. Get him, Andy. The employee said it. Get him, Andy. Hey, Mikey. Backside Mike, what's happening, my man? Doing a salad, Mike. Ooh, that's cool. Keep it over there. I think it's supposed to get a little bit of a warm up here. I don't know. Probably turn to rain, and then it will end up being melted and flooding and everything else. Is it getting any better? We're in San Antonio. Hey, Ray Ron. Good morning. Huh. You can't escape it. It follows you, man. Bit tinny, okay. I know where I can find an Athearn motor mount kit. Jason the Freak added decoders to my dual motor engines, but did not have motor mounts for them. You're talking about the motor mounts that go in the bottom of the frame, the little 4 screw holes. I found them on eBay. You probably could get them on Athearn's site. I don't know if Walters would have them. But I definitely have seen them on like eBay. They do come in, I think, a pack of 4 or 6. I don't remember now. Maybe more than that. If that's what you're talking about, Thomas. If you're talking about something to mount the board on the top, I don't know. That would be a piece of styrene or something maybe. But if you're looking for actual motor mounts, I have seen them. Burn. Spell. Joe scale. Still can't spell. I hate everyone wants this AI shit. I can't stand it, man. The autocorrect corrects everything wrong. Type in HO, it says hi. I don't know. Anyways. To replace two Athearn type motor mounts and screws. $7.99, $4.95 delivery. First one that comes up on eBay. Single hole mount. That's not what you want. Those are double holes. $11.95. Those are Katos. Yeah, not cheap. I don't have any. I would send you them. I don't have any spares or anything. Let's see here. Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. Good morning. Still sounding tinny? More better, way better. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't have it on the mic. Hey, Raynard. You're gonna say that, right, Raynard? Man, I've been enjoying the hell out of your videos. You building them old kits as houses and stuff. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't really have any room for them, but they just look like they're fun to build. So challenging. I love how you've been doing the lighting and everything in it. And your scenery video the other day was amazing. I enjoy doing scenery. They gotta be in a mood for it, but I do enjoy it when I get to it. But yeah, good videos, man. Good channel. Nice looking layout. Love to visit one of these days. Oh, I don't even know where you live at, to be honest with you. All right, good. Good. That's much better. To go up the ladder again today. Finish clearing the snow off. Oh man, be careful. You can't tell how many. I can't tell you how many people we take care of that fell off the damn roof, off the ladder. Not to jinx you, just be careful. I get above freezing by Sunday. Yeah. -9 here. No shit. Down in Texas? Oh, Celsius. So what is that? I don't know. Math is hard. You can the files with print Athearn motor mounts on Thingiverse if you have a 3D printer. Oh, he does have a 3D printer. There you go, Thomas. Wants to hold the motor to the bottom of the frame with the screws. Yeah. Like I said, I just rattled off a couple on the on eBay. But I mean, yeah, you probably can find them on other sites. You know, go on like Iron Planet maybe has them, or Yankee Dabbler, whoever carries Athearn stuff. If you're on Facebook, there's an Athearn parts group. You search Athearn trains, Athearn parts, whatever. Sometimes you can, get guys that are selling them or can help you out, getting you a couple. I'd get off of most of those groups. They're going to spending too much money, get too many good deals. Nap, a little model says, "Hey, what's going on, Heath?" Well, don't stay awake on my account. Don't stay awake. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, seriously, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. It's good stuff you're doing there. I'm really enjoying the channel. I gotta find I use iMovie when I do my editing. I gotta find something better. Like, how do you add real regular music into it? I mean, iMovie has their own weird ass playlist. I don't know, it's all weird music. Nothing really great. And I don't know, if there's a way. I mean, I know there's a way because I know people have done it. But how do you add your own music? Do you have to have the music already uploaded onto your computer or your phone? I do it all through the phone, and then you got to also worry about copyright. For me, because I'm monetized, anybody that's monetized, you worry about, well, anybody, I guess, but you worry about copyright strikes and all that stuff. So Celsius sounds colder. It sure does. Elliston, Ontario, about a half hour north of Toronto. Oh, okay. It's not terrible. I'm in Cleveland, so I mean, it's about a 3-hour ride up to Buffalo where I probably would cross, and then I don't know. And I've been to Toronto once. That was when my wife and I first got together. We were just dating at the time. Went up there for a musical, Miss Saigon. I saw it in Toronto. It was playing up there forever. So it was pretty cool. If you're not busy next weekend, March 1st and 2nd, big train show in Bakersfield, California. Layout modules that are to be at Long Beach will be there. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen. Actually, I am busy. We're going to Miami. I think that's the weekend. Yeah. So my wife whatever reason, she wants to go see this minor league team, the Savannah Bananas, baseball. It's some bad. I don't know what the hell it is. They put on a good show apparently. I don't know. I'm just okay on baseball in general. Yeah, no jokes. 12 feet. Yeah, well, you're a little further north than I am. You can have it. Thank you very much. Keep that snow. We get enough of our own. We don't need all that. Get more than I care to have. But yeah, I would like to come out there. I really would one of these days. But yeah. So anyways, yeah, so apparently what you have to do is you have to put your name in like a lottery just to get on, just to have the chance to buy tickets. So she got picked to buy tickets, and there was nothing really local. The closest, not the closest, but the only other city she was interested in going. And she said, "Oh, let's go to Miami. It's the middle of the winter. We'll go down there, and maybe it'll be warm. You know, my luck, it'll be friggin' freezing down there too." So those are freezing. Above zero isn't. Yeah. It does make it simple when you look at it that way. Celsius. Namaste. Hey, Tammy and Ray. You're having a lot of fun. Download music from YouTube Studios. It's all good for YouTube. They have different genres, etc. Is that like is that an app or something, or YouTube Studio? Or is that what you do all the? So how do you do that? I mean, I know how to look at like my dashboard and content and analytics and stuff, but I don't know how to. I don't know how you do that. I mean, you're talking about the YouTube Studio app, right? Is YouTube Studio the one right there? My finger's crooked, so you can't really get to it. I know, like when I put up a short, it will allow me to go in and put music. But when I upload a video, like I can't seem to add music to it, like when I do a short. It's an editing software. Mine uses a music layer. I add it to the music. I also just use the YouTube music library in the studio. All right, so I got to figure out how to do that. Because some guys are putting out some really cool videos with like just cool music. I mean, I'm not saying I have a symphony or something, but just something different. You know, I want to try to make things a little more interesting. Hey, Wesley, good morning. Editing software has an entire library of free music. Well, that's fine. Yeah, well, iMovie has music too, but it's not really good music. It's like weird stuff, man. I don't know how to explain it. You've heard some of the background music I've had on my channel before. It's just not, I want music, man. I want to hear, whatever. Some today's country or today's rock, or whatever. Just, on the videos, like I've done on some shorts and stuff, or even just like, Rainer does some nice, just classical type stuff and or jazz or whatever, just something different that it's like actual music, not this weird, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, man. I just don't like the music. Damn it. Edit using DaVinci Resolve. Works on Mac or Windows. It's free, but it's complex software with a steep learning curve. That counts me out. I'll be honest. I'm not very smart when that's when it comes to computers and stuff. Right. I do that too for the editing. I'm fine with the editing part of it. I figured that out. And I just do that on the phone. But again, I'm just trying to figure out how to do some different things, different music. It's cold outside. It's that simple. That's true. Cold is cold. What do you hear? High today is 75. It sounds like our late spring, mid to late spring, when they're like June. Let's set a YouTube studio on your computer. Look for your gotta go on a computer. That's probably why I don't see it on the app. Or can't get it on the app. And then what do you do with it? Do you download it right to your computer, or I don't think I have iMovie on a computer. I don't think. But I don't know. Let's see here. YouTube Studio. Is creator music. Some of these are weird too. Yeah, I have to look at it later. I don't know. And Sun Rail fans, where do you go? Come on, go screw around here. I'm going to make it to Texas. Are you guys going to make it down there? Bottom, scroll down if you have to. This is Creator Music Beta. All right, do this. This. Screen. This is what it kind of comes up as. Right there. So I went down here to this. Oh, I mean to do that. Oh, come on. Yeah, Creator Music Beta. You're up on DVR2, complicated use video pad, yeah. Okay, YouTube Studio, you can also access from your computer on your picture in the upper right corner. Click on that, and YouTube Studio is an item menu. Yeah, that's how I got to it. But apparently you can't do it on your phone, man. Which kind of sucks because I use my phone to take video, and then I just upload it right from there. Film editing, try that. Yeah, that's what he was saying, but he also said there's a learning curve to that. So, hey, Chris, I just use iMovie, nothing fancy, and a 63 here, and YouTube Treasure Coast of Florida. On the Treasure Coast of Florida, whatever the hell, Chris. Well, how you feeling today, buddy? Any better? He wasn't feeling too good either. Choose your song, download to your computer. Okay. Man, Celsius or Fahrenheit? Either way, that's cool. Hey, Dwayne. Morning. Scroll down on left of YouTube Studio and find audio library. Scroll down on left of YouTube Studio. Is that what it says? Creator music? Library. Well, I'll have to play with it and see what I come up with. It's all good. I appreciate the help though. It's I don't know, just trying to. Your music is different than mine, but those are all downloadable and YouTube safe. Yeah, but none of those are like I want some, I don't know, Billy Joel or I don't care, Ozzy, Metallica, anything. George Jones. I mean, just like regular, real music that people would know. That is not going to get me copyright strikes. Some Pink Floyd, something, anything. What I was seeing just quickly on there, it looked like a bunch of the same crap that's on iMovie. It's all this weird, like, I don't know, instrumentals and search short option. Search short option. All right. Creator music is a new form of an audio library. It looks like okay. Yeah. Maybe they changed it up. They keep making changes. Can't get copyright music and have it monetized. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's the problem. So, Brian Rock fan, how you doing? Good to see you. See, I use Power Director from Cyberlink. There's a ton of music from various genres, and I can edit the music to length. Well, here's the thing. I probably could just download music to my phone and then bring it up in iMovie. I think you could do that. Problem is the whole copyright thing. It doesn't do me any good to put music into a video and they're going to copyright it. And then they have to take it down or shut the music off or whatever, because of the copyright. That's I think even if you're not monetized, same thing. So it's not even all about that, but I think his account was randomly selected for the new beta version. Yeah, maybe. Damn it. Who knows? Maybe I clicked on something originally and allowed them to update it or something. I did. Anytime there's an update on these apps, I usually do update. Sometimes reluctantly. I had to give it to Train Freak. He's been working on my track plan, and it's been coming along. I don't know. Hopefully, it'll be nice. Stormy Sky, Dave. How's it going? And Dave and the crew and the group. Steve, Jenny, and Dave, right? Three of you. Doesn't work that way. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. There's my answer. If you're monetized, you have creator. Let's not monetize, guys. Only have audio library. Oh, maybe. All too complicated for this old guy. No music, no editing, just me and my screw ups. Yeah. Well, I don't mind the screw ups so much. It's sometimes my video is so damn long because there's like pauses and just whatever, so I try to I don't know about you guys. I don't want to watch a friggin' half an hour long video. Unless I'm like, it's a how-to or something that is getting very specific on something that's different. I don't want to watch a half an hour switching video. I fast forward through it anyway. So like when I've done a couple of those switching videos, that's why sometimes you don't see every last thing. Like the first time or two, I'll do it nice and slow and everything as perfect as I can get it. But then I'll just kind of like either fast forward it, which I can't get this iMovie to go very fast anyways. I don't know why. I go on like double time and it still don't look like it's going on double time. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. That sucks. Well, that's good that you feel better. Still a little sore. Sorry to hear that, but at least you're feeling a little better. Automatically detects anything with a copyright and flags it, so don't even try. No, I mean I haven't, but like I said, when I go on to make a short, the shorts come up with actual like rock and country and stuff like that because I put them in the shorts. Maybe because it's just a short clip, you can do that and not use like a whole song. You're using just little pieces of a song. Maybe that's the way around it, but that's through YouTube, so they shouldn't be flagging me if it's on YouTube. But only when I do a short, and I think it can only be 60 seconds or less. So maybe that's the key there, the length. Demonetize complicates things. For instance, when Disney videos have music that falls into the copyright, but okay for use on YouTube, unless you are monetized, then no go. Well, that's the thing too, because I used to always have the radio on, like especially like Christmas time. I do play the Christmas music at Christmas time and that, but even that, like that video I made with Crooked Santa, or the Curly challenge for a Christmas train, which was fun. Thanks, Curly, for doing that. That was the only thing that was Christmas was that music I had in the background. And this is weird kind of, it's not really even a Christmas song. If you go back and watch that video, it's just weird music, but it's the only thing that said Christmas on it. Because you used to get, there was like Jingle Bells, there was a couple other ones on there in the YouTube iMovie. I think it was iMovie that had it in, but now it's like, you know, I don't know. I couldn't find anything Christmas that was on there. So, you're monetized and I have audio library. But is it still basically the same kind of like nondescript stuff like that you have on audio library? Keep them short, eh? Well, all in all, I mean, I do get lengthy sometimes. I try to keep my videos, even like an update to like 15 or less. I try to stay, you know, I mean, there's a lot of channels out there. We all watch YouTube, and, you know, I can't expect somebody to sit there on my channel watching me just ramble on. I mean, this is different. It's a live stream, you know, forever. You know, I've had a lot of people in the past say, man, it was a good video, but it's a little bit too long. You know, you kind of lost me here and there. You do too much rambling or whatever, you know. So, and I do tend to do that. I tend to kind of drift off, as you've noticed, just with this live stream. I drift off on other subjects, and that's why I'm never staying on top of the chat and everything. Always behind. iMovie, you can add music, or Filmoria, you can. I don't know what Filmoria is, but to add the music, Mike, do you have to have that music already uploaded into either your computer or your phone? I don't have iMovie on the computer. I mean, I guess I could upload through the computer. I'd take the video on here, and I just would have to download it on, you know, with a USB cable or whatever, which is definitely a possibility. I mean, I could do that. Yeah, music power director is okay for monetized content. It isn't anything for known artists. Might have a hint of a song you know, but isn't there? Yeah. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I get all these weird songs, or not even versions of, like, they're not even like covers or something similar to a cover, even, you know, that just weird stuff. And I mean, it's, I guess, fine for very light background music, but I'd almost rather just have the sound of the train running. I have found a couple of things, like the one short I just did, I don't know, earlier in the week or last week. you heard a train. You heard the train, but it wasn't my train running. It was actually train sounds. I was able to put into that short, which was kind of cool. I've seen guys do that, and it's like, man, that sounds so good. How did they do that? Well, here, thinking it was their train sounding that good, but it was not. Speaking of that, do this. You need to look at something better than me. There you go. These are all newly weathered, most of them. That one's newly weathered. That one's not. This one, the last one is. Nice and dirty. These are not weathered. I got to get a little better at same stuff with search by genre. Okay. Papa John, how's it going, buddy? 2225. Get him, Papa John. Third video, I was recording my progress in my train room, and in the living room, the TV was on, and my camcorder picked up the song, the commercial, and YouTube flagged it. I said, now do not keep TV. Yeah. No, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't play the music on the radio anymore when I'm down here. There you go, Chris. At ER&X boxcar, that's from Tennessee River Union. That's his lease company. East River North. I don't know what that stands for, Chris. It already went by. I couldn't read it fast enough. Put my switching video into 2 parts, way too long. Yeah. Well, that's why I say I will edit things. Because some of that, I get that you want to keep the goof ups in there, but by the second or third one, we get it. It's, I would end up editing a lot of that out. Just not the goof up itself, but me. Like, I don't know, Joe. I'm only using you because you said that. I'm not knocking you. I enjoyed the video. I watched both of them in full because I enjoy your videos a lot. But the goof up, damn it, came off the track again over there. Whatever. But I would have edited out me going around the layout, fixing everything. I would have just had it happen, then got it back on track. And edited all that other stuff out. Just for time reasons. It was comical. It was like watching a Freddy video without all the foghorns and everything. So like I said, I'm not trying to knock you or anything like that, because I do enjoy your videos. And I enjoyed those videos. In fact, I think I even asked you when you were doing the staging video that I would love to see you do a switching video. And on the cement plant, because you were talking about that being on the cement roster over there, that new switcher that you picked up. So I appreciate you doing it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Anyways, don't pick on goldfish. Don't need music. I have an attention span greater than a goldfish. Indy has too many squirrels on his layout. Squirrels. Any weathering videos that cover you doing a local? I do have one. It's the GP38 CSX YN2 scheme. It's in my playlist under weathering. Cover. So copyrighted music. I've worked in the music industry. The rules get even more complicated in music venues. Oh wow. Yeah. No. I mean, I'll take you guys word on it. Yeah, I do airbrush the girls. And then sometimes I'll even run a little black weathering powder in there. This first one leading the group here. I'll put it back up when it gets closer. Man, that thing, I just could not get it right. I ended up wiping a lot of the powder off. I had the roof looking like it should be going to the scrapyard and not out on the road. It was so. I just remember seeing some of the old Conrail units near the end there, where the whole roof cab and the long hood is all like a dirt and rust color and stuff, And I kind of got it to that point, and I was texting back and forth with Chris, Tennessee River, because he does some good weathering and stuff as well. East Ridge National Leasing, okay, ER&X. I couldn't. It was the national leasing part. That was all of it, actually. That was east. um, let's see here. Get it in the camera a little bit better. So not too bad. It's hard to see in these cameras, but oh, hey Lynn, you see the one trailer you got me? You gave me is back there. Let me grab it real quick and bring it up there and show it off a little bit better. I'll show you what I did to it here in a minute. That's one of the things I wanted to show off. I built those trailers. I still got to paint the one and then put the windows and stuff in. But yeah, so these are the YN2s. Out of here. I'm asking the club members to turn off their music while I record. One time, last October, the music came on and YouTube never blocked it for me. Oh, wow. Well, I think it's kind of hard to, I mean, it's kind of not fair to ask people. Like, there's people that have been like just in a hobby store or walking in a store doing a video and there's background music in the store. It's like you're not intentionally putting that music in, but it's there and it's not like you intended to do it. Yeah. All right, Steve. Don't you got something else to do today? Good morning, Bud Files. How you doing, man? I'm trying to roll these by nice and slow. So yeah, I get the airbrush real fine in these grills. Use a little panel liner here and there. On the top grill, it's hard to see the tops, obviously, but I will use some powders in around the stacks. Obviously, the YN2 paints is an older scheme, so it's going to be more faded out and stuff, a little dirtier. Well, that's good. No, man, you know I love your layout, man. I love watching your videos, so don't listen to Steve. That guy's trouble. That guy's trouble. I did this one the other day. So, like the wheels on that down there, that's, I do on all the black, I do like a medium gray. And then I hit it with like a brown, like a what is it called? The burnt umber, the dark brown one. And I spray that on there in random spots. And I don't want to cover the black completely, you know. And then I got this wash. It's an oily wash by, is it Vallejo or is it's one of those companies? It's in the other room. I can't get to it. I'll put some of that on there, and when that dries, I'll hit it with some powder, some like dark earth, and some rust, and then I'll do some panel liner on the fuel tank there. Yeah, I got the not the pan pastels. What's the other one? They're in the rectangular bottles. I can't think of the damn name of it. Green Show, April 6th, Medina. Hey, March, stand by. It is a weekend before the short leprechaun day. What the hell is that? It's St. Patrick's Day. What the fuck is my here now? So it's going to be, February 22nd in Independence, there's a small train show at the school. But March 15th and 16th, Papa John, is the Division 5 Rail Fest in Kirtland, Ohio. It's at the Lakeland Community College out there by Menor, up on 90 and 306 at the college there. I'll be going to that. That's usually a good show. So if you're coming this way or you want to come this way, let me know. I don't know if you can Two of them and then we're off. Oh, seal them. Yeah, I sealed this one. Well, these I seal with a Vallejo matte varnish, but it still leaves like a weird sheen to it. And it kept most of the powder in there. I think it does tone it down a little bit. But, oh yeah. I mean, CSX, just like most of them, they ain't washing nothing. I'm scared to do anything with those heritage units, man. I kind of want to try to hit the trucks and stuff like that. Not much of the body, just the trucks. Start to get a little bit of dust on them, but I'm afraid, man. I want to clear more snow. Okay, Rainer, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Keep up them good videos, man. I'm enjoying those. But anyways, yeah, I like that show. Puppy John. And going back to the weathering, I don't know what to do for weathering. The seal it powders are hard. Not good, Dave. Glad you sealed. Scale back on. Yeah, that's something I'm afraid of doing because, like I said, I would love to. I want to get better at it. Number one. Just because I've been enjoying. I mean, actually, I can't take credit for it. It's the Central Florida Model Railroad Club. There's a guy on there who weathers some CSX stuff. So I kind of followed off of his videos. In the video I made, Steve, you're asking, I couldn't remember where I found that video. I saved it. I just said, gave credit to YouTube creators, but I should go back and give credit to the video. Now, I went back to look at it again because I was doing this YN2 weathering, and I couldn't find the one he did because he did an AC 4400 like this, like I just did, and that's what I followed along with to do my video. So I want to go back and give credit to that video. I should just go give credit to one of his videos, anyways. Just because I got to remember to do that. I've been meaning to do that. But he's got a pretty good. The video is hard to watch or hard to listen to because he's got his airbrush or his hair booth on, and it's kind of loud in the video. So it's hard to hear him. But he does put words up to tell you what he's using, what the mixture is he's using, and how many drops of this and that. And it's all acrylics. The only thing I do is some of the rust spots on the body, and then I'll use like a burnt umber. Is that what it's called? Burnt umber? Not sienna. It's a darker one, Chris. I'll use some oils with that. Now, you don't have to use oils. You can use acrylics for that as well. But and then we'll go back to this camera here. I haven't moved this one. It's basically the same that it's been for the last couple of weeks. I just love this scene, and the crossing gates and all that. So, hey, Todd Armstrong, Parkside Action. So, once this goes by, thanks, Steve. I actually wouldn't mind getting good enough to, to actually do weathering for people. Remember AJ? He was always on with Derail Daryl. He'd come on Cab Crew Wednesdays and that sometimes. He was a kid, man, a young kid. But he did some good weathering, and guys would send him stuff to weather. I think I weathered that Cargill there. That's another thing. I want to learn how to weather different colors. Like black's a little more difficult, I think. Certain colors are a little harder to weather. Like for that, for the CSX blue, it's a Vallejo Air. It's called gray blue or blue gray. So it's more of a gray than it is a blue. You just try to fade it with that, And it works great. I think it works great. The problem is I get heavy-handed. Like I'm not seeing it well enough, and then I add more and I add more. to the point where it's, oh shit, now it's too much. You know, hey Ronald, how you doing, buddy? How you been, man? So I just get to too much then, you know. Babe, how is your NYC steam locomotive? It's good. That tender doesn't want to stay on the tracks, and I don't know what to do to keep it on the tracks. It pops off very easily, and it annoys the shit out of me. So put all that money into it, and I don't run it because it won't stay on the tracks. If it goes around any kind of switch, it wants to jump. And I think it's just the tender is so big and long, and it's not heavy enough. I added some weight into it, but it just, I haven't figured out how to keep it on the tracks yet. But it sounds great, looks great. I added the little wings on the front of it, you know, around the front of the boiler. Beautiful locomotive. Jason did a great job installing doing the install on the decoder and everything. 10% off. Look at savings, decoder installs, and track planning with Train Freak Hobbies. So, plus he sells stuff. He sells decoders. He sells other things. He's into those signals and stuff, and I can't think of what the hell the name of that is. He does a lot of stuff. In fact, he just helped me out with a couple of decoders. So I appreciate that. See, I paint my trucks with grimy black, then use dull red, which for rust on the wheel sets. I use dark rust for mission models. Trying to think of you can see the picture of the stupid Monroe models. Damn it. Weathering powders. Monroe models. This is what I use. I just got for Christmas. I got like a whole set. There's like 8 colors on there. Before that, I was using some stuff from a guy on YouTube, Mike's Decals. And I've gotten some decals from him. And he does weathering powder. So I bought like a set from him. I had like 10 of them in there. And they're just little tiny, small things that I just finally finished up. I've been mainly using, there's one color rust I like to use from him. It's like an orangey rust. And then there's like an earth brown. And I pretty much finished those up. So I've been wanting to get either pan pastels or those Monroe models. I think that's what they're called. And then honestly, for the wheels, Deco fabric, I don't even know what the color is. It's this color. I don't think it even says on there. I got this from Steve Johnson. When Anthony and I, when I was down there last year, went over to see his layout, and he buys the freaking box, man. And he gave me and Anthony both one. Works great. What do I have laying around here I can show you? Maybe you can see them on this. This is just a quick job, just to cover the plastic. But that's just this pen right here. You know, so I did the wheels, but then I also just did the trucks, and I'll do more to that. Finally, I did these up. I bought these at Amherst last year. They were just random. I stripped them and painted them, but I got them for like $10 a piece. They were Athearn. They're Athearns, but they're earlier Athearns. And one was like that glass hopper. One was, I don't know, a couple different names. I just stripped them and repainted them. All right, let's see. Every time I get caught up, I'm not caught up. All right, Dave, talk to you later, buddy. Stay warm. You start sticker mailing in about two weeks. Oh, you get some new stickers, James? Short leprechaun. Height challenge leprechaun. Yeah. I don't know why sometimes I can't remember St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I got some timers. I'll be on the BNSF next month in Metropolis, Illinois. So Chicago area. Powder's only on the heritage units. That way it can wash off immediately. That's not a bad idea, Steve. Not a bad idea at all. They just look too nice, too clean. But I don't know if I want to mess with them. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying that's a good show. That one in March up at the college there, Lakeland. If you're looking to go to a good show. And that's pretty good on a matte finish. I've been trying sealing mine because it always looks weird after trying it. Well, why would I have a caboose? I don't run cabooses. I don't run cabooses now. I got to get some Fred devices or end of train devices. I actually do have some. How do I do it though? They don't work. They're just. Where did I buy those from? Give me a little rack. I bought a little rack from the going too, like you said at the the engine facility or wherever, yard facility, and you stick them in that rack. But then you also obviously put them on the end of the train. It's an older sign. I gotta update that sign. It came out so good though. I don't want to mess with it, man. All I did was found a picture on the internet, and I put it into Word and sized it down. I just measured that, with just in millimeters, because for some reason millimeters is easier for me to get more fine-tuned with. And then that's one of those Walther's billboards, so I just sized it up and downsized. But you got to find the right sign, the right angle of the sign. Can't get one that's off on the side or whatever, don't look right. You got to find a picture of whatever you want to print, obviously, and it has to be. Thanks, Floyd. Yeah, AJ does nice work. I don't know what happened to AJ. I don't know what happened to Daryl. Oh, I used to talk to Daryl several times a week. He's been busy. I think he just kind of, I don't know. He just took a step back. Last I talked to him, he said he's not really on YouTube at all. He doesn't even really watch much YouTube. He just been too busy. Kind of just took a step back from it all. He was letting it take over his life, So I'm sure he'll be back. I think he's trying to decide what he wants to do with his layout in his garage. I think he's just not happy with the way things are. And, he's in a funk, a railroad funk. You know how that goes. I'm sure we all been in it. The second favorite scene. Love the bridge best. Yeah. Thanks. I'm an AJ at Bakersfield 2 years ago. I hope he's there again this year. I don't know. He's got to be. I know he was in high school. I think he's got to be about out of high school now, I would think. Is it a weight issue? Wheels gauged okay? As far as I know, the wheels are just it's like a solid molded truck in the middle. I'm like, on the front, you have a set of two wheels that sound like a spring. So it's supposed to, whatever. But the back is just one long, solid set of wheels. I think there's 6 or 8 wheels back there. It's a long tender, man. And it just won't stay on the damn track. It's driving me insane. So it's going to be a shelf queen until I figure it out. You're the only one that have to like your weathering, can't compare to others. We all have methods. I am no expert, just stating the weathering process. Oh, yeah, no. No, I didn't take any offense or anything by that, Thomas. In fact, I like to hear what other guys are doing because I'm no expert at it, believe me. I've been enjoying it, and I was always afraid to do the locomotives, and, I'm not an expert. I feel like they're coming out okay, maybe a little dirtier than some guys would like, especially on some of the newer stuff. But like those YN2 schemes are definitely been around longer. They're not repainting anymore YN2 paint scheme. So those are going to just either end up in the scrapyard eventually or be repainted to the YN3 or whatever the hell they're going to. So, unfortunately, those will all be gone at some day. And kind of makes me sad because I like that scheme the best. And I like seeing the two schemes together. So, I did turn these locomotives down a little bit. Anyways. Yeah, I've done that too. Gives a little texture to it. And I've seen that too, Steve, where guys actually mix some powder in the paint, real thin, and then it gives a little texture. I've seen that too. Frame Pollution Train Show in Grapeville, Texas. Grapevine, Texas. March 8th and 9th. Nice. And March 9th was my mother's birthday. That's it, Ronald. I couldn't think of the name of it. That's who I bought them from. Be damned if I can remember where I put them, though. I bought them when the layout was still deconstructed, or mostly deconstructed. They're somewhere under the layout in a box. Guaranteed. I just got to dig them out. But I bought a little rack that they go in and that, and it's pretty cool. I just got to get it out. In fact, maybe if I think about it after I'm done here, I'll do that. Steve went to a train show in Charleston last week in West Virginia, and I need to put the video together. Yeah. Nothing. Just me talking. Get what some guys would like. It's what you like. Yeah. I mean, it's true. Ultimately, it's my layout. I'm the one visually seeing it daily. Other than videos, if I post, that's about it, And like it or not, I guess I could be a jerk and say don't watch. I mean, if you don't like it, don't watch. But I don't like to be like that. I want you guys to like what I put out. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy sharing what I'm doing with you guys. It's not like you guys can all come over. I'd love to do some, and I said it last summer and never got around to doing it. I would love to do, for anybody that's local enough or whatever, if you want to come, do like a summer cookout on one of these weekends. Like not a holiday weekend in the summer, but something where I can have guys over, do sort of an open house. Unfortunately, it's not huge down here. Anthony can attest to that. But there's enough for a few guys to be down here and at a time and hang out on the back deck and do a cookout. If we want, we could take a ride and do some rail fanning on a Berea or something. About 20 minutes or so from my house. But I think that'd be kind of fun. I just never got around to it last year. Never got set on a date. Gotta get to work. Enjoy the show. Have a great day, everyone. Okay, you too, John. Thank you. Happy birthday. Now that I know the joke. I add white chalk to the white paint when weathering the cement and sand hoppers to add texture. That's a good idea. And you pretty much use just acrylics, right, Chris? You don't do much with oils, do you? The only reason I do some with oils is because you use a little bit of that thinner, and you can really streak the the rust. And it stays wet, so you can either wipe it off easier or thin it out easier. You're here. All right, I finally made it to the bottom. It's only 10:04. Posted a short yesterday of a switcher and Mommy Anderson's. Oh, I gotta go check that out. It's sort of what I'm modeling this grain elevator off of is that Anderson's. I thought that was more in Perrysburg or Toledo, but that's okay. Just acrylics, some pastels, and occasion India ink. I do have an India ink wash that I made, like that one 3D printed house or shack I built. Chris, I showed you that I did run a couple coats of India ink over that. I didn't do much other weathering though. Hopefully Lynn is still in here, McCurdy. So here's the mini prints trailer. I just painted it white for now, just basically a primer. Pretty cool trailer. I don't know how I get any windows or anything, window glass in there. It don't come apart. So there's really no way to get glass in there that I can think of. This is that other trailer. I left the roof loose. That's one of the other ones. The roof isn't on, so that's why it looks funky. But nice. I did another. There's a white primer on that. You know, does have wheels under it as well. I said I still have to paint this one up. Nice, easily go together and decently detailed and everything. So thanks again, Lynn. This is the one I did the most work to. Weathered it up a little bit and everything else. This is the other trailer. I decided to make it into a yard office. And thanks to Jim Tedesco helping me out with a file. I printed out the electric boxes. This one doesn't have it on there. Stand by, let me get that other one. Yeah. All right, sorry about that. Electric boxes and gas meter. Well, that's showing up. And then air conditioning units. So, and I just glued that to the outside of the building. I probably could have cut a hole and tried to stick it in there, but I figured, you know what, 3-foot rule works for me. I didn't put an air conditioning unit on the front of this one. I didn't put a gas meter on it though, because if it's a trailer, they'd probably have, I don't know, maybe electric heat in it or whatever. I get it in the damn picture. But then I scratch built a balsa strips. And this was a 3D printed set of steps. But I just out of balsa. I mean, it don't look the greatest, but it's I just used some metal handrails on it instead of wood because that's what I had. I didn't want to attempt to build the handrails. I painted them yellow because it goes out front. You know, like that. It was crooked, but you get the idea. There, that's easier to show it like that. So, yeah, nice kit. I was able to put windows in it and everything before I glued the roof on. I figured there's no sense really putting any people or anything like that in there. So, thanks, Mike. It can be a meth lab. Put wood over the windows. You know, that's not a bad idea. I don't think his trailer comes apart. Maybe it does. Right? But I can get it to come apart or not. It does come apart. Maybe. I'll just stab myself. That's cool. Nice. Actually has a nice interior in there too. So then a little kitchen. Fat fingers out of the way, Dave. Divided for like a bathroom. Bed in the back, maybe. Well, that's cool. Now I can paint the interior up, put windows in it. Well, how about that? Something new. Or the bed, I think, is actually stuck inside there. Oh, that's just basically a little pinhole that matches up there. Holds it into place. Well, cool, man. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. You know, I was sick for about a week, but I've been trying to do some things that weren't very energetic. You know. Thanks, Grandpa Rouse. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, you know, and that is Dirty Sally's brothel. I mean, hey, who am I to judge? Did want to put a little trailer park in there somewhere. I really like this trailer. It gives you that old trailer park kind of, you know, where it's cut out there, the old style trailers and stuff with the rounded back and that. I have to get a couple more of these. This one's good too. This is almost more like one that you would tow though. You know, it has the tow hook on it. I mean, I guess they all kind of would be, but this reminds me of something that you would tow, like as a recreational trailer. Maybe not, but this is kind of what it looks like to me. This looks like something that somebody would park in a trailer park, you know, and be done with, like an older trailer park. Mike, yeah, print that out, man. If only. Stab yourself, at least you are a nurse. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Yeah, well, thanks, Lynn. I do appreciate that. I mean, I was very, you know, humbled by the fact that you thought to send those to me, and I do appreciate it. Like I said, I got all those figures I showed off the one day, all those different 3D printed figures. I haven't done anything with those yet. Gotta run, folks, back to the grind. Oh, I did another my jack crane, another little place where Crooked Dave is going to be at. I put him in there as the driver. This is a 3D print. I didn't print it. I got it with something else I had ordered that was 3D printed. I don't know if the guy made a mistake. I contacted him. He said, no worries, hang on to it. And I broke it. I did not break it. But it's pretty solid. The roof, the walls were all one piece. There's a base that was a piece. The doors and windows were separate. Roof was one piece. These little trim pieces here on the sides, and it had the gutter and the downspout. It was very simple. I added some I don't know what you call this stuff. Window glass. Acetate. I don't know what the hell it's called. My wife buys it for what she does with her crafting and stuff, and it's by like, I don't know, 8x10 sheets or 9x5 or something. So I steal some when I need it. I make windows out of it. Because why the hell do you want to spend money on those thick pieces of glass? But anyways, I just wanted to make sure I showed that stuff off because I had been meaning to put these together and show them off to Lynn because he's the one who gave them to me very generously. And like I said, I still have to paint this one up. I don't know what color to go with. I'm feeling like maybe more of a tan. This is kind of a white off-white. I did put a wash on it, so it's a little dirty. Not terrible. It's going to be at the cement plant, so I probably could put a little more like some powder dusting as like maybe there's some powders flying around in the air being a cement plant. I have to decide on what I want to do with this one. All right, one last run by here, and I'm going to call it quits. So once this is done, I'm gonna hang up. How's that sound? Well, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll catch you again next week. Oh, On Track Tuesday is going to be on my show, 7 p.m. on Tuesday. That would be the 25th, I believe it is. And so I'll catch you there. next week. Okay, guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye for now.